my mic isn't working. I was like checking the settings and stuff. Okay, it is visible. WoW is there. Hey, and people are here. What's up, guys? Mic check. Mic check. Maybe I have it turned down too much. Mic check. Okay, that should be better. Okay, and Warcraft. As you can see, I've been doing some work, and also, this is an Elden Ring. I have a list of shit here that I need to do in Elden Ring, that I did off stream. I'm not getting to it today because a patch just dropped. I didn't even know it was coming out today. I thought it was just maintenance, and then I opened up YouTube and it was like patch drop, cutscene. And I was like, oh shit. So I logged in on my Paladin. I watched the trailer. A lot of stuff just came out, so we'll be able to gear up all of my characters. I'm gonna do that off stream, but I'll be able to do guides most likely, just to show you the progress on these. These three are the last one in terms of leveling. So I've been doing pretty good. Everyone's leveled. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go on my main because he's the furthest along in the story so far. See how everyone's doing. And this person's immediately in the human heritage armor, which is what I was going to talk about. I think the highest I am is revered on my paladin. Yeah. So I need to go farm that off stream as well. I'm just going to be running the Botanica over and over. Go over here if you want to get the human heritage armor. Be human, first off. Then go over to the flight path guy right at the entrance. I have coins, but it's been glitched out. I couldn't pick them up yesterday. Maybe it's fixed now because there was an update, but right here. Right outside the flight master staircase entrance. Right down here by the tavern.
Have a good one.
And then just run like Burning Crusade dungeons over and over. So I'm going to check. Instead of hearthing, which I wanted to. I'll check this and then I'll go through the top. Or I'll go through the portal so that I have my hearth ready. Yeah. Just a bit. I think I bought the cloak last night too. So I'm looking forward to making transmogs with that. Yeah. Pretty good cloak. Pretty good cloak. I already have the perfectly blue cloak. So I'm lucky here. I got a ton of transmogs, but then I realized it was useless because, what's it called? The new tier sets are coming out for each class. I was like, oh, dude, fuck yeah. Actually got, like, something to look forward to. They look amazing. Only one I'm disappointed in is the mage set, I think. No. The cloth leveling set for the area I'm about to go to. Also, they updated the mouse icons. I noticed that these
Razaget's storm has abated.
different.
It is time to return to the Forbidden Reach and search for survivors, and seek answers about the Drakthir's past.
So this is the new patch. Hopefully this quest is like do stuff in the Forbidden Reach. I am looking for aiding the Accord, Sakura Vault. New dungeon?
The Isles have awakened.
Travel to the Forbidden Reach to collect Sakura Vault keys and use them to... Oh, yeah. People talked about that.
May
It's like
the
thing
flights protect
you get like a
us.
really good trinket. For all of your characters. That's gonna help me a ton. I gotta do this on everyone, but it is exciting.
Peace and patience,
Mayala?
friend.
High Mountain? What the hell are you doing here? Find Bane in Onara Plains.
Together, we
If there is
are
not
High
much
Mountain.
to do, I will look forward to that. Complete 4 mythic dungeons.
Guard against chaos.
I'll pick it up. I don't know. I don't really do mythic stuff right now. Mythic's kind of garbage. It's not that it's, yeah, it's kind of bad. I just kind of enjoy leveling characters, getting transmogs for them, creating like RP, right? Different roles and stuff for them all. I have no clue where the fuck I'm going. Where's the entrance to Forbidden Reach? Forbidden Reach is over there. Oh, there's one. It just go here. Hopefully there's a tornado. Maybe I'll get to this tornado. Perfect. Alright. I don't know if I'll get that. I've been practicing my dragonflight. No pun intended. Whip it around. Sorry about that. I know that's not always exactly. Pulling over here. Essentially, Death Grip is also a taunt. Never know when you're gonna get like a crazy rare drop. Always hunt rare. I don't know what they. Horn colors and snouts and stuff. So there's always a reason to go and hunt them down, even if you can't get them. But up there. So many question marks. The map is so cluttered. I have to like click this, I think.
Honored to meet you.
We can return to the Forbidden Reach. Emberthal has called upon the Drakthir to recover their lost legacy, and Viridia is helping us find any who were left behind. We're ready to restore our old home. Will you join us?
May you
Tell me what happened.
The storm is receding. The Reach is ours once again. Take cover.
Who are they, Sokareth? Is it the aspects?
No. Razageth's kin.
The last echoes of her storm are fading. She is truly gone.
We should be devouring her murderers' hearts.
Do not underestimate them, Farak. Our sister's overconfidence was her downfall. While the Aspect's power has waned, their forces grow stronger. And we must even the scales.
They kept so many secrets. From us. And even from each other.
It is here. Neltharian's betrayal shattered their unity. Left fissures in their hearts. Yet the pain he inflicted was only the beginning.
Avarice. His hidden laboratory.
One last secret, deep within the earth.
The location of Avarice must lie within this vessel. I will decipher its knowledge.
What use are Neltharian's twisted experiments to us?
The laboratory itself is of no consequence. But the molten fire that powers it, that we can use.
Keep eyes on them, Desrin. Whatever remains of Neltharian's legacy belongs to us.
Yo, dude, that actually was sick. I didn't want to interrupt. I ran and got some water. I've seen it.
How fair
They look
you.
sick as fuck. Thankfully, our enemies have not discovered our scouts. The Incarnates and the Sundered Flame are both formidable foes. I'm uncertain whether we'll be able to safely monitor them again without retribution. The situation is heating up. Some of the Drakthir have already returned to the island, but they're going to need a lot of help building up their base of operations. You're about to be very busy, friend.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Can you repeat that? No.
Stay vigilant.
How is that? Bind on account 385 close. That's the best fucking news I've gotten all day. Holy
Good
shit,
health
yes.
to you.
I don't get that on every character, right? I think I have to open up the reach maybe on one character. If I get that on every character, that's sick.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Dude. I've been neglecting them all. I've been playing all my other characters. I'm gonna be honest, just walking around, Stormwind. This is a really good excuse to play, though. This is a lot of cool stuff they've added, and they changed stuff as well to be more alt friendly. So, still want Primal Chaos to be bind on account, more bind on account stuff. That's what I want. Is she gonna fly me to the moon? No. Is she gonna fly me to the isle? Straight from here? Or just the base of operation? How is this flight pattern? So, I got challenge mode. Not that one. I wish to God they brought that stuff back. I don't know if I did the teal set. I did. I haven't really set it up for streamer mode right now because I've been playing Elden Ring. I've just been playing this off stream as like my downtime game. Just like relax, and I thought like, you know, getting everyone to max level would be, that's what I do every expansion essentially, since like 120 to 110. Legion, whatever Legion was. I think BFA was 120. And then it had the number squish. I don't remember when the squish I like it though. I'm happy to be level 70 again. No complaints from me. I like the way they wrote it into the story too, because you kind of like, I don't know, you like charged everything up into the artifacts and like legendary things that have been found around the world, and then you use all of their power to like purge Azeroth of all old god stuff um, within it. I do think that's a very important distinction. Everyone who was corrupted by the old gods is still evil. They tell that much in BFA, but that was something that I thought, I was like, but all of the void things, you could still go there and fight, you know? So I was like, they aren't gone. The void isn't vanquished. We just got rid of the old gods within Azeroth that were imprisoned there. So that's kind of neat. But there are remnants of them on the surface of Azeroth that we're constantly fighting. So, in Legion, that's before, I guess, the Purge, though. You're fighting, like, Serenite mists and illusions and void creatures there. So that was very much, like... That's the death.
Shall we?
You go to Ulduar.
I am Viridia, Scale Commander of the Healing Wings. We are here on a mission to help those Drakthir that were left behind and make the Reach safe for all.
Okay, okay.
But
Wings
we are
of Mercy.
finding ourselves stretched thin, and we need as much aid as we can muster, which is why your arrival is greatly appreciated.
8 Drakthir scouts at 3 locations.
Be careful not to break anything.
Don't know how to aid the scouts. Speak with newly arrived denizens of Morku village.
Help others when you can.
Slay 8 Iron-Tide pirates on the Tempest.
I have patience to
Stay
see.
last. Dude. That's my jam. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it on my main. Depending on what gear drops, if it's 385, I got like one thing I can replace. Seriously though. 2 things I can replace. My chest and my belt. Oh, and my pants, but they're set piece, you know. Kind of harder to replace.
Looking for something in particular?
I think I can. Or by that for transmog's sake. What is this? Help nothing? Cool book. Mounts. I like them. Pretty cool. I wish more people like
wise
RP
choice.
walked around Stormwind on their mounts. It's just the mounts are huge and the walkways are so small. So it's not, you don't really have the opportunity to do that ever.
Oh, such an unusual visitor.
Too correct. Viridia always fretting over others before herself. You can tell her we are doing just fine.
Now I have a story to tell.
So there are the Tuskar. Sorry about that. The Scale Commander.
We are bound by
Azurathel.
duty.
If Viridia has time to greet us, then things must be relatively stable for the moment. That is good.
The Drakthir will find
For
a
the moment.
place in this world.
Sindrethra. Viridia is always so quick to see to others. I'm glad she has someone like you present to help share her own purpose.
Anything for an ally.
What brings you here?
Oh shit. Can I upgrade that? I didn't know you can upgrade gear. What does it take? Untapped Forbidden Knowledge. Potent tome found within the Forbidden Reach, used to enhance Primal Storm gear to its greatest potential.
Farewell.
What was the door one? Doors opened with Zuscara Vault key? I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm waiting for someone to say
Greetings,
it.
stranger.
I caught the mic that time. Oh, that's very nice of her to ask. I believe, however, we are all set here. We began our preparations the moment Viridia extended her invitation.
Keep the balance preserved.
There are Nightborn, right?
You look well. Look out for each other.
Alright. I'm a reading boy. I like that you can upgrade the gear. I wish that I had more gear though.
The skies call to me.
Or I
Fair
wish that it took
skies
the
and
sigils
strong winds.
that they introduced before. I'm going to fly up to that vault thing. Because if I remember correctly, a lot of people were making a big fuss about the item level of this key. Or this thing that you get here. I don't know if it's the key that's the trinket, but you get a trinket. Or something. Maybe
Is there something you need?
Whoa. Locate an object. I just know there's an item you get that's a piece of equipment that's super good. It's like a ring, a trinket, something. Locate an object for Phyrexian within...
Don't forget about me.
Like the very first quest, right? To walk in. No.
Yes? Go on. I'm certain you have things to do. Have we met?
How does...
I won't be far.
I feel like a buffoon. I'm just like walking into this thing.
What are you after?
That's fine. I was like, that's not what I have to interact with, but I thought I'd click it. There has to be some way. Doors open with the bolt.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
I don't suppose the vault key is up top somewhere. Something maybe hidden here. Sorry, creatures. I just like crushed a bunch of things to death. Oh god, I feel terrible. I will read the thing. I'm looking for items of power from my flight path. We have a history of great warriors and battle prowess, and I want to recover items that will help us reach that again. I heard you found these vaults. If you see anything of interest inside, could you show it? Doors open. Travel to the Forbidden Reach to collect the vault key. Alright, don't have one of those yet. And use them to open doors in the vault. Continue your efforts in aiding the Valdraken Accord and their allies through the Dragon Island. Okay, so there's got to be something. I'm sure if I continue the quest and kill these pirates, they'll give me one as like a freebie. Or I'll discover one while I'm killing stuff. Blood's boring. Let's go Frost. Shall we? Why is my hair in there? Some talents have been reset. Please don't let it be too far down in the tree. Okay, that's not too far down. Yeah, sure. Right? Which one's the two-handed one? Wait. There's supposed to be a two-handed Frost build. I do not seem to have it right now. Is that what they got rid of? Dude, that would break my fucking heart if that's what they got rid of. No way, dude. Did they really get rid of two-handed frost? Is that what was removed? I'm like panicking right now. I'm like, that was the only thing I played. Look at my character. I was like, what? Oh my god, no way, dude. That fucking sucks. Dude. Okay, I guess never mind. Being a sad man right now. This is a sad slime. I lost combat rogue to fucking pirates. And now I lost 200 frost to pirates. That is depressing. I was so hyped about this patch, now I'm like, oh my god, this is like terrible. Fuck. Hopefully it works without the two-handed challenge. Doesn't seem like it would though. The whole thing is built for... I actually want to like check the patch notes. That's how sad I am right now. I'm like, dude. Did they really? Did they really? Dude. Please tell me anything but that. This patch was so hyped. I'm reading the whole patch notes. There's like a like I can't even explain how huge the Death Knight Frost thing. Like Death Knight's got a huge rework. Everything got a huge rework. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh wow, Paladins aren't even like the same class anymore. There's like subsections to the Paladin. I'm still scrolling for Paladin. Okay, I feel bad for them. That's great. I'm missing like one thing that might be like reworked. Paladins, dude, like everything is completely different. Okay, that's that. Priest, shaman, dude. That. Okay, all right. I need to show that on screen. Let's see if I can. All right, look at this. This is the priest, right? It's on screen. So where it says shaman is where it ends, right? Right here. This is where it is. So this one thing is priest, right? That was paladin. I was like, oh shit. So that's why my reaction to paladin was like, oh, okay, never mind. My thing is not as bad. Though frost DKs are up at the top. Death Knight's got a pretty big rework too. It's two things. What you do. But no, yeah, Paladin's got a huge rework. I'm sure everyone knows about that. I was not really keeping myself up to date, just playing very casually. So like, oh my god. It sucks for them. I think my character auto-attacked that thing. It's kind of funny. Anyway. I'm cool with the pirates. I just wish that we got Outlaw as a new spec, and Outlaw existed alongside. You know what? I do realize that like Hard Strike does a lot of damage. Just take another half step. Sometimes that. Oh, wow, they updated the bag thing too. Oh, I can upgrade my ring. I feel like everything got updated. This is a crazy. This patch was nuts. All right. Switching back to game capture so that nothing could like pop up, notify me, and shock myself. This is pretty good. I'm digging it. Little heartbroken about the two-handed change. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but it was like right. It had its own little offshoot before. Kind of already geared for this area. When they get pulled. Okay. Instant 8K. Yeah. We do. I'll direct the sport. Yeah, it's just a fancy mount. Really simple. Just like hard to get. You needed like maximum rep or something for now with directors.
Healing is my expertise. Stay well.
That's pretty good. Raid bosses, mythic dungeons. I have been putting these off. I could just go kill Kalefish, and we should be good there. All right. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, I know what that is. I'll upgrade my ring. Not buying on account, so that's pretty good.
We have slept long enough.
You'll just get this stuff by killing mobs. That's pretty good. This item cannot be upgraded.
It is a world of wonders.
Are there mailboxes nearby? Oh, seems like there's one hidden. Yep. I saw the very corner. That's nuts. Of the icon, but it does say it when you hover over. Which one's my warlock? Oh no, I'll send it to the priest because I want them to be cool. Yep, no. A different symbol. This one. It's called character map. I have it on my favorites. It's one of the first things I have. Start menu. Because I use it so often, clearly, to name my characters. Okay. That's good for them. Something rare. So far, no key, I don't think. Gonna have to wait on that. I bags are full of trash. Stuff that I need to mail to other characters and or use myself. These pirates know no decency. They are here just to loot and plunder.
We stand as one.
We got double text. Get you back to base. It's like a purple man. That's new. Away the fuck. Alright. What is this called? Caldera of the Menders. Ooh, the blue dragon. What was that? A dragon glyph? What? I thought I got them all. We're gonna get more skills? What? That's kind of sick. Also, there is a rail. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Hopefully this one's good. They're like underground. Vault. Alright. No worries. Yeah, no target. No worries. So, I definitely need a key. Up here real quick. Actually, can I just check from here? Oh. How the fuck am I supposed to do it? Oh, there are. They added new... Oh my god, that's sick. Okay. Oh, I'm like finding rares. Actively. They're adding them to my map. Because this is a new patch and my app, like my add-on's outdated. They normally put them in the towers at the very tops of mountains. Nothing here. Well, nothing where I thought it was exactly, but I was close. That was probably one that I missed. How many of those dragon glyphs? They had to have added 10 or more, depending on how many I need after I level again. If I need more all of a sudden, it's gonna be a lot of them all of a sudden. Like maybe 50. If they keep adding them each pack with new skills, send them up. Thank you for coming. The strong elemental presence here surprised us. Huh. This is a really cool area, like aesthetic-wise. I love this stuff. Wings up, Dracula. I've seen worse wounds. You're not gonna die, dude. Relax. Now that the storms have lifted, these Naga are swarming ashore and pillaging the ruins. Okay. Now I see. Far-scale Myrmidon. Eyes up, soldier. You're not done fighting yet. Bronze time. I'll do it when it's part of the challenge. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, there's another rare. Can I actually get to this one? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh, shit. Normally, when they're that big, it doesn't. Ooh, everyone tabbed to that guy at the same time. That was kind of sick. Looks like everyone got stunned there too. Okay, that's a free boss. Give me a key, boy. Yeah. Thank you. Thank everyone around.
Generous.
And we wait for them to pull. So we can help. Be kind, right? You could have just done what that guy did. Got to the very edge and then just been like, bye, and left. It is like that. We got the key that we needed. We helped all of the scavengers, or scouts, and we're fending off scavengers. Right. 90% of the time, we're the ones scavenging. It do be like that. What? Pirates? I was just talking about how my other characters
I am
pirate.
proud to serve others. Take care of yourself.
We're not those kinds of pirates.
Stay well. I
We're
have
killing them and
patience
taking
to
the stuff
see.
they picked up. See?
We protect the Isles. Victory in all your battles.
But we're giving it back to the people.
Who might you be?
So, that is one key thing. We are definitely fighting the bad pirates. What was on this boat? Driftwood netted. It's part of like the main story quest? No. That is. I shielded at the perfect time, I guess. I was like, I only have one other move, so hopefully that's it. I already got the. I know I should go and get that key done. That's the main thing. This is very much just a time killer. I don't think I clicked this. I see something right there. Actually, what is it? I need a. I'm glad I didn't jump out for it. Oh shit! Please don't attack me, fish boy. Meant to throw the fish. Ooh, Elder Sleeper. That's not good. Whole thing. More primal ceravite. That's good. Almost back to the. Hopefully, when you're done, it puts you right back at the start. It doesn't just drop your ass in the water. Sometimes the quest is just you. How the fuck do you fix the flash button was ready. I was scared for it, honestly.
Let us hear your story.
Okay. To the key. Oh, new quest just dropped. Literally. And a daily? Reading the daily. Which faction envoy would you like to focus on helping today? Valdraken Accord, Maruk Centaur, Iskar, Tustar, or the Dragon Scale Expedition? Shit, homie. Let's check one I'm aligned with on this character. The Iskara Tustar, because he wants a blue proto dragon. This guy. So he deserves it. No, I'm just kidding. I do want the Tuskar.
The day just became more interesting. We'll remember you.
Items you have. That thing's adorable. Earth Totem. Oh my god.
I'll pass
I can
your
actually buy it
story
because I don't
along.
really need the stuff from this guy. Unless they have like crazy
I
gear.
never gave up hope.
Tapered nose. Valdraken surplus. Chest item level 70. Exposed thinned neck. Honey snack.
Aspects watch over you.
Stored Dractyr ration.
Welcome, welcome.
47. Thing. Assortment of trinkets and baubles. Even they aren't certain what's inside. I want to know what the fuck is in there. But I don't want to waste my thing.
The deep
I want to see if
places hold
there's
boundless secrets.
another thing to upgrade to. It might just be up in Valdraken. Thunder just might be there. Half second. Like there's a forge here. No elemental gear yet. I want to know where to get the green dragon gear. That shit was sick. It's gonna look really good on my gear.
Let us speak.
Do I not going like this? This door. Those? No, that's the room. Maybe this dude? Only maybe. Crystal tuning fork. Alright, well, if you have one of those, you know now where to find it. Or, well, you know now where to use it. Damn, there is shit here that I need. Just avoid that rock guy. I didn't avoid him. Something tells me I didn't avoid him. Alright, fine. My trinket's really strong, so I can just kind of disintegrate one of them. It is over 2 seconds. I'm channeling essentially their health worth of damage. If they don't pop like a shield or something, or like pop their, like something that increases their defense, they're just dead. There's not much they can do. And if they're like a freshly leveled
Are you
character,
certain of
technically
this
that can be
course? The Reach is dangerous, and there are others who would oppose you.
This isle is the closest thing we Drakthir have to a home. Razagath is gone. It is time to claim what is ours.
You speak as though you are going into battle, Emberthal. If you assume a war footing, there will be war.
Spoken like one who spent millennia cowering in a cave.
Aw, dude, you
We have
really
all
with that.
been through trials. We have all suffered.
Indeed. Some more than others.
Fair skies and strong winds. I am ready to serve.
Well met, Deimos. It's good to see an old friend.
It's an honor
Director don't
to
like
serve
the
by
drag.
your side once again, Scale Commander.
Talon Deimos will be my second in command for this mission. He's a fine soldier, one of the best.
Here comes trouble.
Let's fly.
We're going back into the Reach. That place was our prison for 10,000 years. It's time we made it our home.
So, can you guys...
Don't worry, I've got this.
Door? Like a vault door?
Talons, to the skies!
I... First... Here? Maybe there is a way. I'm just stupid.
What is it?
Did I get a device or something from him? Like, what the fuck? Required item. No, I'll get the device. I'm sure this has to be the place
We'll
where people
speak
keep
later.
teleporting in and out. God damn it.
Perhaps.
I feel like maybe I need the rep requirement. I'm suffering right now. I know what to do. What it's called. Spell the dragon man. There is a specific thing I'm supposed to go do. Over here? Yep. I was like, this is not it. First off, let's attack this guy just for some loot. That was a 300. Thank you very much, friends. We take that. My TRP working. Whew. What? I'm driving the boat. A brave hero saves the day. I had pet hermit crabs once. Like painted their they're like my I remember taking care of them, just like watching them when I was bored. I was scared. What the hell? This crab has a weapon. It's an anchor. Kind of sick. I was like, is this guy holding something? It is. That'll help speed up the end of the fight. That was a bonus. There was just a thing. Wait, no. It was like meet up with someone, I swear. Oh my god. Maybe it was them. Maybe I already did it. Now I just need to collect the resources. I'm gonna continue on this quest. Whenever it's a like flag banner icon, it's like an important campaign quest. Hopefully this works. God, I hate sharks. You're fine. Stun him. Alright, and we're out. Hopefully it doesn't come onto land. The crab might be a little. Damn, really? Just give a perspective of how strong I think it is. I melted that. I cooked that crab. That was crazy, right? But like I said, 171,000 fire damage.
What are you
This
up
thing
to
has
today?
175,000 health.
Don't forget to look behind the waterfalls.
Yeah, it's like one auto attack and my trainer. That's all I need. Forbidden Forward. I don't know if I'll be able to get there in time. Bubbles. Probably just gonna be money, so I don't really need the elemental overflow right now. I think I need the storm sigils to upgrade my stuff to the green armor, but it's probably gonna cost me.
I appreciate you doing this. Just be careful. The Reach holds many secrets, some more dangerous than others.
I hope for your quick return. Help others when you can.
Yep, I was right. So we couldn't enter, that was the entrance, we had to progress the other places. I was like, but people are here, doing the thing. Let me just grab these real quick. Dude. Pretty good damage is blood. I am really geared like raid level geared. If I come here on my characters that need the gear, right, need the catch-up mechanic, it's gonna be way harder.
There's nothing I can't scale.
I'm gonna feel the contrast.
Hey, where have you been?
Take the vault keys. Well,
Let me know if you find anything neat. Wait till you hear what I found. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears perked up.
let's explore. Is it timed? I remember the thing in Legion was timed. I'm just running. We're running and gunning. I'm playing it like perfectly safe right now. I'm gonna stun everything, keep all of my shit on cooldown. I'm not gonna pull big, I'm gonna fight it one pack at a time. Like, I don't want to risk seeing what every debuff does.
Climbed any mountains lately?
More about
Let's meet up later, okay?
This thing? Reagent pot? Awakened Earth? Fuck yeah. Oh, there's like a trap right here. Okay, now we pop cooldown. How much else does this thing have? Not enough. I started doing that. He actually has that did take out a... When it has millions of health though, that's when you know you're good. And it's like, oh, that's a raid boss. I can't be fighting this. I need to leave. I need backup. Maybe there was a time. Actually, can do passive for that. Seems like there's no countdown. But also no loot. I'm gonna check the web rope. Hey, that's not what I expected to happen just now. Can I jump? Nope. Oh, shit. Okay, well. I'm gonna need Wraith Walk for that, because you get, it's like a secondary jump. Pearlescent. Oh, and there's like a bunch of stuff. This is the thing. Onyx Amulet. I had my like old fan on, which is dusty as shit. I turned it off, but I was not spared. That's the quest item. Okay. Still don't have the thing. The quest item was not that. We'll do this. Yeah, you would need Wraith Walk for that, right? Let me just... real quick. Let me just try. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Oh, you can use the green potion. That's probably what they added. That's crazy. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Let's open this one, because I wasn't supposed to get here. Crystal basket. Okay. Experimental mender. Interesting. Dormant primordial fragment. What the hell is this thing? Prismatic fragment. Anything else going on that I can click on? Nope. Wait. Primordial jeweler's table? Can I do something as a jeweler here? Maybe. If you can craft there as a jeweler, that's fucking sick. How many more keys do I have? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'll go do the one that is like glowing a little brighter than the rest of them. After I hit this. Actually, I should probably do this. I should probably do the one they intend for me to do. Ow. Yep. Okay. I can report a glitch. Ooh. Oh. No. I didn't do it. I'm guessing I need this. Gust of wind hurls you forward. What? We call this cheating. Ah, fuck. Select a journal entry. This ancient page is bound in ambient magic and scribed in an old draconic dialect. Scale commanders would have a great interest in the contents of this document. Select the journal entry. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. And then maybe I do that. No. I flung myself too far. Okay. So is it this? Hit it, back it up, and send myself forward. How the fuck are you supposed to get that chest? Stealth? Where's the chest? Oh my god, I had a potion just for such an occasion. I think I drank it. I think I wasted it. Wasted. Damn. Actually wasted. Damn, I don't have an invisibility potion. I gotta get right there, but then that shit's gonna hit me. Is there a way to deactivate it? Oh. Nope, they're upstairs. That's unrelated to my situation. Okay. Nope. This potion is just kind of a bonus to probably get across there, but does not help with this puzzle. Exactly. Let's see. Can I just like kite it around? Okay. Like that. Okay. There's no things that it's getting caught on in the room. Damn. I actually don't know what the fuck to do. I'm sure I need stealth to get through that eye, but the eye means that it can see through stealth. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Look at that. Maybe there's something I'm missing for this room as well, but I feel like that's a lot of stuff. I can't even interact with those chests. So. Okay. Oh god. Just Alistair. I know I'm gonna summon another set of bones in a second. Necromantic Death Stone. What the hell? Item level 411. Okay. If you say so. That's nuts. Anything to interact with in here aside from that? Was a lot of stuff. Oh, don't step on the bone. Or will you chase? You will chase. Oh, I can't do it. Set up. Probably not in camera frame right now. Thought I'd mention that. I know that I'm slugged. Contact you guys. Hopefully I get something here. Getting an ass whooping. Ooh. Okay, so I needed that key. For this. What was that? Combine the strange petrified orb and a scrap of black dragon scales. Yeah. To reverse the petrification. Huh? Okay, so it's a strange petrified orb. Combine your particularly ordinary egg and a drop of blue dragon magic to enchant it. What the fuck is this? Standing still for 3 seconds of combat steals yourself, absorbing, oh my god, 20k damage. Increases your auto attack damage by 300. Pretty good. Scratch that. Probably sitting on it. So it's, I feel like there's like a hair stuck right on the edge. Also, did he just break through another Rising Tempest? Windlord? I haven't heard that in a while. Cataclysm. I like hear the Windlord. Drop your books, friend. No? Nothing? Critically striking an enemy has a chance to shock them, and nearby enemies dealing 11k. Okay, I guess jump in place. Is there a page or something? I don't know. This is my last key. Let's skip this. Tells me to pick the right one unless an opulence monster spawns and I have to fight gold elementals. It do be like that sometimes. Oh my god, hell yeah. We got the thing! Oh my god, I picked the right chest. I'm glad I skipped. Combining these and enchanting an egg. Combine your magically altered egg and your ever-burning ruby coals to hatch. What in God's fucking name? No, I'm just kidding. I'm still missing that. Okay. Now I can do that. If it's in here, we do the thing. Oh yeah. Oh my god, please. Please, dude. Would have been cool. I was really looking forward to the ever-burning ruby coals. Would they not be in there, right? Up higher? Okay, that's interesting. Do I have the other thing? No.
Interested in a lesson or three? Keep a cool head. You best be prepared. I'll see you before you see me.
I guess he's above as in outside of the vault. Don't have any more keys. Standing still, yeah, I get that. This one, if I go near a corpse, I get an equip effect. Already having one of these effects instead increases its effectiveness by 75%? Damn, that's almost double. Dig in the vault.
Well, you're certainly bold.
Oh, this is definitely something. It does not seem like it could be used as a weapon, but I suppose it is worth investigating. You never know.
Don't underestimate the Isles.
Save this bracket!
10 Neltharion notes.
What are you up to today?
Enter the vault and open 3 more doors. Okay.
Don't forget to look behind the waterfalls.
I know how to find more vault keys, but yeah, rares and treasures. Right? So maybe that rare wasn't in the vault. Unless there are other vaults. And that's fucking crazy. But who knows?
Let us discuss business.
I mean, it replaces the thing that I just upgraded.
A pleasure doing business. Will that be all? Only the finest goods.
Might have wasted one.
Thank you.
Have a look around. Good to be of service.
Boss. Already check this stuff. Let me sell the grade. Hopefully I get the coal my next trip in. But I think it's just going to keep going up. It's just going to be like, get the next 2 things, get the next 2 things, combine this, get that. So, that might be annoying. But hopefully it's worth the reward. I'm like 3 steps up now. Something could hatch. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Even in it. About an hour, almost an hour and a half.
These goods
I
will
am
serve
going
you
to take a break for a second.
We are the shield of the Drakthir.
Real world. And then come back.
You call that a uniform? Let's get back to training.
And if there is...
You have your orders.
A new dungeon? No. Nope. Okay. There are still quests to do. I need to get the rep and raise your renown. Okay. Yeah, my renown is really low. I know that. I'm actually really close to completing this, so I'm gonna take a break, come back, complete that, and then see where the quest takes us. If it takes a pause, then I'll do the world quests around here and maybe just I will be right back.
Serve Ajara, puppets, and rejoice. Serve Ajara, puppets, and rejoice.
Well, I'm back. That might explain some stuff. There was also a hair, like an eyelash, on my nose, so that's probably what I was feeling. I don't know if there was another or more. But I am going to have to stuff to do that. Got me. Okay.
Right. Straight to business.
My mind is elsewhere.
Looking for something in particular?
Woo! God damn.
A satisfactory arrangement.
It's like a sigh of relief, but also, you know. That kind of stuff. I am excited to take on these new quests, but I have to do like 3 or 4 to get the rep that I need. So we'll start with this glider one. See where it takes me, and then we will continue the campaign. And I'm actually going to a job interview tomorrow, and I am hyped to be working with animals. So that's cool. Pirates. There we go. I was like, something's missing. It is. It's like a steer. No, it just empowers the fish with making the ice. Oh, it is a. I was like, it is an drops it. So that fish. That's kind of sad. The statue isn't just a statue because there's a guy we've been talking to like that. So that's a dead guy. What that is. A Titan Keeper. Right? Or just one of the Titan constructs. Titan Keepers are like very particular.
Here to spar?
Like named characters?
Let's get back to training. You have your orders. I am ready. What do you need? Anything for an ally.
Cool. Now I really just need to go kill Kale. And okay, that's back at 4. Best we have. Didn't notice you in the middle there. Or maybe that just came up after completing the rep grind. Do something. Died immediately. Well, or not. Be like that. Maybe my
Here comes trouble.
Okay. Help the Drakthir scouts secure the lost Athenians.
Don't worry. There is beauty in these ruins. Maybe our past is worth saving.
Well, that's cool. Anything in here? Nope. Going down to the bottom. Bugs in my mouth. Oh, they got like fade dragons. That's cool. I wonder if that's
Watch
like part
yourself,
of the...
champion. There's a monstrous.
Do I even get it? Yeah.
My head's starting to swim. Easy there, Arash. We'll get you out of
Yeah,
here.
wasn't it like one of these? Didn't I get the thing? Am I going crazy? Definitely not the fishing. Collect the primordial solution data from the primordial. So I need to talk to them, and then I'll probably I'm continuing your quest, which is probably a bad idea. I could go back. If I can get that. That is a huge boost to my item level. 411. I think it's higher, yeah, it's higher than this. If it's empowered by these stones.
Climbed any mountains lately? Keep your eyes peeled and your ears perked up.
Well, you're certainly bold. Go on. I'm certain you have things to do.
Yep. Speak to Jebben. You're just a suitable person.
Have we met?
Oh, Alex Straza was there. What, the Mother of Dragons? Oh, no. I would not bother her with this crap. I guess I'm just fucking too good of friends with the dragon aspect. What are you talking about? Like, she asked me to do shit all the time. Nice when you get to know her. She was at war with my flight for the last 10,000 years. I'm sure she is very nice to you, but I would prefer another. What dragon are you? Oh, well, you're with Sibelian. So, we'll just go with Sibelian. No, he doesn't serve under Neltharion. Oh, no, I don't think so. Okay, so the dragon's got like old dragon named Various Strauss.
I'm sure we'll meet again. Yes?
Various Strauss.
We'll speak later. Perhaps.
So now I have to go? I'll wait for you to depart. I will meet you at the Ruby Life Shrine. Please be swift. Okay. I was like, Alex Strauss might have been around while he made it. She could probably be like, oh yeah, he mentioned something like that. Would have been very convenient. We will head back. I feel like if we go turn in this quest, if we just like go back to Valdrakken real quick. Yeah. If we just go to Valdrakken real quick. Kill this thing. Yep. Base creature.
Reporting for duty.
No, that's the beak.
Over here. Someone's been through these books. Appears recent, too. It seems the A sections of these tomes have been torn out. Strange. You best inform Emberthal.
Quest item. Sending stone. This sending stone still holds ancient words spoken from Adamanthia to Neltharion in an old draconic dialect. Scale commanders would have a great interest in the content of this document. That guy had more health. Damn.
Careful, champion. There's something under there.
Big spider? Yep. Hope that helped. Does that count? And the last ones I stumbled in on, but I did not wish. Shit. Can't even play my guitar. What a world. I'm gonna click the organize button and probably regret it. Okay, I still have that to do. I can get the black dragon. I've been just kind of farming that, as you can see. If I turn in like 1 or 2 keys, like for the weekly quest, then I should have Black Dragon equipped, or what's it called? This scroll customization option. There we go. I was like, you don't equip it, you just use it. This is exhilarating content. There you go. Ugh. You're grosser than I thought you were. That's good. Sorry if I seem out of it. I'm thinking about other stuff. I'm more interested in getting along with this content so that I can do it freely. I know it all came out today, so I'm not really gonna blast through it. I know there's like corners that I'm not exploring and stuff. I'm not gonna like get back into streaming now. I just wanted to do these. Okay, I was like, please don't glitch out.
You're here. I would just as soon never set foot in a crash again. Emberthal awaits you inside. Oh, and thank you for aiding us.
Deimos speaks highly of you. Not something he does often. He and the others are looking for answers. A reason for all of this. After everything that's happened, everything we've been through, I'm beginning to wonder if what I'm looking for isn't here.
Emberthal!
No. No.
Be gone. The Reach belongs to the Sundered Flame.
Sarkaret!
Just resin.
Damn.
I'm a Death Knight. I could do it right now.
I'm so sorry.
I could do it right now. Actually, Travern's a paladin and a druid. You could res him in like 5 different fucking ways. Killing characters in this game is stupid as shit.
Let us begin.
I do not wish to be the harbinger of bad news, but Sundered Flame
Here, look,
soldiers
I'll revive
are
a ghoul
patrolling
out of
the
fucking
Reach.
nowhere.
Across
I'll rise
the
something
valley,
else that wasn't even
Sundered
here.
Flame soldiers are attacking the Dragonscale expedition.
I feel bad making fun of their writing, but like seriously. In a game where you can revive everything, it's like, come on. And it's not like, oh, only certain guys can be revived, because like, there's a cutscene where Anduin revives everyone that's with him with a mass revive. What the fuck? So, it's a little ridiculous to kill characters off in a game that you can revive. The only one that was meaningful was Varian, because he got fucking turned to dust. It was like, what body are you going to revive now? You know? So, and he got like disenchanted. His soul was destroyed with like felon. So that death makes more sense. Because like you kill him. Like a demon possessed orc. You know, like, or not, I guess not possessed, but look at all these dead guys. Here. Brazier of Awakening. This item is supposed to revive the closest party member. It doesn't do anything for him, I guess. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of, I don't know. Dead people are not as impactful in WoW. It's just more of a community. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Killing them. It's like, my guy dies every fucking raid. What do you mean?
There is much to be done. We will find our fate. May their names be ever remembered.
And they work it into the story that you guys, like, people
Do
get
you?
involved. So it's not just like...
How many black dragons have you lost?
None, because we can bring them
I
back.
helped bury generations of the High Mountain tribe, but never my own.
Also, how many black dragons did I kill?
See. We have both lost many who were close to us.
You're mad at the wrong guy. I could literally
Yet
count.
there are others who may yet be saved.
That's a blue dragon. Hold on. Technically 2 if you count. No, that's another blue dragon. Shit. Deathwing is 2. That's the daddy of them all. We got Onyxia. Technically got that's. It doesn't show you the black dragon fights for some reason. But that's a whole black dragon dungeon. We've killed a lot of black dragons. Myself, personally. See what I mean? Like, they don't really account for the player's actions in the story. It's like, why are you mad at him? He didn't do shit. He's here to help you, and he's an actual black dragon. I fucking killed so many black dragons. And they're like, you're cool, because you're my friend that's dead. It said you're not. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I am ready to serve. Fair
This story's a
skies
little
and
weird.
strong winds.
I won't lie. With the Drakthir especially. It's like they say things like that, where it's like, none of that made sense. I've literally killed, like, Onyxia, Neltharion, Nefarious, or Nefarian, with an F, his son. Like, 2 more black dragons I forget the name of. The one that I just showed in the dungeon, Blackwing Lair. God. And countless more in the open world. Countless more in the open world. Like, you're gonna be mad that this guy didn't kill black dragons? That he may have killed them, when, like, you know that I killed them. It's a little crazy. I could just fucking dragon hunter at this point. God damn. It's a little weird because like all of the characters are like that. It's not just like my character or a class specific thing. It's like everyone's run those dungeons, so everyone you're talking to is like, oh, I killed a shit ton of black dragons. What are you talking about? It's those kinds of moments that makes me feel like whoever's writing the story doesn't play the game. Because it's like, the black dragon chick should be furious that I'm even standing there. I killed the person that created him, even though she doesn't like him. Like, we went back in time and fought his ass again. we like double killed their dad. It's like crazy. That's madness. Just sucks. Because, like, I'm enjoying the gameplay of this expansion. Like, shit. I'm so happy with, like, I was about to be, like, ecstatic about this that just dropped. 385 bind on account gear. That's insane. I didn't know anything like that dropped in the region. You can just, like, farm on one character and do, like, all of your characters. That's cool. I was busy explaining about the fact that the story is kind of, like, backwards. I mean, she had a moment of, like, realization of, like, oh, you didn't kill anyone. But that's, like, not the realization she should have had. She's just like, well, I've killed a fuck ton, and I'm not sad about it. They were evil as shit. They tried to literally destroy the world multiple times and corrupt all of the dragonflight. It's like, what? What are you talking about? They're crazy as shit. Like, if Nefarian spawned standing in front of us, we would have to fight him to the death. It's not even a question. It'd just be like, oh fuck, here we go again. You know? So it's like, I don't know, the black dragons aren't the ones to be like, oh, you killed black dragons. Because like I said, that guy is a black dragon. That's the problem. And he knows, like, well, they were driven mad by the old gods. You know, like, they weren't in their right minds. They did a bunch of evil shit. It's because they were controlled by the villains. They were the bad guys. Like, almost the direct control, like, right-hand man of the bad guys. like a weird thing. I mean, I would say like she didn't know, but that's their whole story, is that like Nefarian was corrupted by the old gods while these guys were awake. So that's the one thing they should know. Is that Nefarian or Neltharion, that's who I'm thinking of before, that did the Black Rock Capital. Deathwing's whole thing, yeah. So that's him. Their names are so similar, but there's Deathwing, who is the one we're like here for now. He's the one that this whole place is like. He made the dragon. And then his son, who has a very similar name, who has black wing. Nefarian. So I was saying,
only the strongest deserve to be Neltharian's heirs.
It's just, they are so close that even I get confused what I'm saying. So I just wanted to show. Like, also, look at all the fucking black dragons you kill in this one raid. 1, 2, 3 that I didn't even count. And all of them are super evil.
What? No! Sarkareth!
They were like the bad guys for a long time. Like a long time. Multiple experiences. Like I said, it just makes me feel like whoever wrote this didn't play, like at all. That shit, they were the bad guys for a long time.
The Sundered Flame will not be extinguished!
They're kind of still the bad guys we're fighting now. But like I said, that story beat kind of like is backwards. Because he shouldn't be mad at a black dragon. He's killing other black dragons. If she knows they're corrupted. Like so many, like, I don't know. I understand. I know what that scene was trying to do. They were trying to make an emotional attachment to the players who don't like the dragon. To be like, look, one of them liked you and we killed him. But like I said, that has no emotional like impact because you can just fucking revive them. Most of the players are playing a class that's like, let me res him then. So it just, I don't know. It's insane. And that's like the default mechanic, is reviving people. Very upsetting. You forget that you could fucking revive them. It's like the whole thing. Like if a priest did that, they'd be just standing there like, I'm a healer. You know, like what do you mean?
These ruins are ours.
I'm a Death Knight. And I still had like 3 ways of reviving. I don't even go for the rares anymore because they die so fast. But it's like if I'm there when one spawns and I see it, I'll go for it. But I'm not like gonna try and hunt for the cave entrance over here. I'll do that on my ults, but it could take a hot arcane. Am I gonna have to kill stuff? Yep. We'll just head back. We will skip this stuff. If it was like pick up 10 arcane focuses off the ground, I would have just swept up and done that real quick before continuing because it was just so close. But I just need a bit, one little bit. Alright, damn. It's so hard to just fucking fly in this game sometimes, but I kind of like that they made it more difficult now that I've gotten used to it. It's just, there needs to be a skill that lets you ult in the air. Like, if you don't press anything, you're fine. Like, you can AFK in the air. I know that was the whole point of, like, we don't want you to AFK in the air. But if you earn it, I feel like that's better. If it's, like, the very last thing in the tree, you get to, like, finally AFK in the sky. But when you're leveling, you have to, like, go fly around and gather all of the freaking things in all of the zones. Oh, that was weird. was like, did I mute it just now? Saturated with black dragon essence. What would you...
The symbols are conduits of power. If I understand correctly, it is drawing that power from the Creshers, from the Draxia themselves. Neltharion was drawing the essence of the black dragonflight from Draxia in stasis. This siphon must have been empowering his dark enchantment while denying that power to the Draxia.
Okay, so this was his connection to the old
I
gods?
am glad you are here.
That's fucking insane.
Whoever this dragon is, she has been trapped in torment for a very long time. We should learn more before attempting to destroy her oubliette.
He awaits you in the darkness, Emberthal's eyes now. I know where Sarkareth is. I'll need your help holding him to account. If you want, you could stay here a while and pick through these ruins, but I think we have more pressing needs at hand. If you're willing to see this through to the end, then I need you to follow me. I'm going to Dragon Skull Island.
We need to go.
Sick fucking name.
Patience, young one. Do not let your thirst for vengeance...
Vengeance? This is justice! Sarkareth must be stopped!
No, 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 no.
We should be
Both
cautious.
of you are around.
You spent too
Your friend was
long
killed.
sulking in your cave,
Dishonorably.
old dragon.
There was no justice.
If you won't help me, I'll claim justice myself.
See, they keep saying justice, but we have a word for this. For justice after the wrongdoing is retribution. That's actually the theme of the pack. Retribution Paladin's got a huge overhaul. But no, seriously, it's not justice, it's retribution. Your friend is dead. There could be no justice.
We are bound
Unless you
by
fucking
duty
revived
to
him.
the skies
But
and
yeah, it would be
strong winds to
retribution.
you. The obsidian borders stand proud.
Let's continue on. Chasing the flag. But no, that is actually what it would be. It's not justice, because you're not helping that person, you know, get better by seeking to equalize. You know what I mean? You are avenging your friend who is dead from a wrongdoing. Wrongfully killed, dishonorably, right? 3 people flew away from this corpse. This is retribution. Which I signed up for. I'm okay with that. Let's kill him.
What do you have to report?
I just would rather make a very distinct...
Lead the way, hero.
very distinct note. There. It is different. Your friend is fucking... a corpse.
Hear now the words of the Earth Warder, the voice of your creator.
I remember this place. Neltharion told us it would hone our minds.
Nice.
We marched
Like,
through
was that
these
Deathwing
caves for
before he was
hours.
corrupted?
Will not fail a day.
The echoes of his voice overwhelmed everything.
Damn.
I will
That guy had a lot of
prove
health.
my worth.
Oh, I see. It was actually a health mob. My fucking trinket essentially melted
We
it.
culled
I
the
was like,
weak
why is this
from
thing
our
not dead
ranks.
immediately?
The unworthy perished.
Okay.
Have
So
you
far, I'm
forgotten
liking, like I
this
said, the
place?
gameplay is phenomenal.
The
I'm liking
lessons
this.
Neltharion taught us.
I remember.
But they shoehorned the
But we
Dracula
will
race
never
in.
find our future until we let go of the past.
If these were just
There's nothing
dragons,
for us here.
these were just dragon people,
Darkness take you.
this would have been the sickest
The
fucking
power in
story
these
ever.
caves is timeless.
If you got to just
As is
be
the failure
dragon
of those whose
aspects,
bones
not aspects,
litter
they're like
its floor.
It's like Alexstrasza and Kelagos. But if you got to actually be dragons, like everyone wanted, dragon elves, ooh, which is what they kind of did, but then they half-assed it. They just named them Drakthyr and introduced a new race that never existed. Very sad.
You are my talons, honed to strike at the very hearts of my enemies.
So these look
That
like
is your purpose. The destiny that lies before you. Deep within your obedience, your loyalty must never falter.
So yeah, it's very much
No.
like
Your legacy is
bound by unfaltering unity to fight the wars others could not. My legacy lies deep within the earth.
The dragon.
What changed? When did we become mere tools to be discarded?
Serve my will, and one day the world will tremble before your might.
But what about the... Okay, so this is the confusing part.
I need to leave this place before I lose myself to the darkness.
There were Draktheirs in the last patch that when I went with Dormer showed me visions of the past, and now they already know. All of the Draktheir know. Nefarian is his son. Deathwing, he's the one that's in these recordings. And he's the evil one, right? Like, we already know he's corrupt. They know it now.
This is our inheritance.
Nelthar.
The strength that Neltharion gave us. The power that is ours by right.
What the fuck
Yet
is that
you
naming
would throw
convention?
it all away.
But yeah.
He betrayed us. He betrayed the aspects. He betrayed Azeroth.
He did betray us.
The Earth Warder had the strength to see his vision made manifest. I will claim that strength and use it to lead our people to victory.
So...
Do you see now, Emberthal? We are Neltharion's ultimate vision. His masterpiece.
Yes, you would throw Drakthir lives away for power? What could we be owed that demands so bloody a price?
Healed you away and drained your power for his own.
Purpose, Emberthal. We are owed a purpose. Neltharion's secrets are hidden somewhere in the Dragon Isles. And when I find them, his legacy will be mine.
I like that their story is we don't fit in here because they literally don't fit in. They are fucking made up for this.
Emberthal.
It's so sad. If this was just a dragon standing here, it would be 1,000 times cooler. The Drakthir are so stupid. God, so fucking dumb.
You have
I feel bad
forgotten
saying
what
that,
it
but
means
it's
to be
actually
Drakthir.
depressing. That it's like thinking of like a dragon standing here and the story being like dragons were frozen in stone and lost to time, and Neltharion Deathwing betrayed his own kin. It's like,
rather
damn,
than live to see
that's
what
what they're
you become.
trying to do with this.
Stay here with your new master.
So there is a question.
Follow me, and I will end you.
There is much to be done.
It's so like, it's like I said, half measure. Blizzard with their fucking
If you were to follow him, what would you do?
Extinguish my enemy, as I was trained to.
By Neltharion. But this time, the enemy is one of your own. As are the Drakthir that follow him. Soldiers who, like you, were conditioned to claim victory at any cost.
How dare you presume to know us? You, who hid among mortals while other dragons fought and died to protect our world.
You're right. I was content to be simply Ebonhorn, and High Mountain was my home. I should have done more.
Why didn't you?
Because I too am Neltharion's offspring. And it brought me only shame. I came here to face that, and found you.
You must be disappointed.
No. just now, you defied his voice inside you. Chose compassion over violence. Our family does not have to live in his shadow.
Family. When I awoke, they were gone. All of them. For the first time, I was alone. And it terrified me. And when Sarkareth killed the others,
Emberthal, he will face justice for what he has done.
Will you help me, Abyssian?
We will help each other.
So, that cutscene bothered me because, like I said, if that was just a black dragon, that whole thing about family and waking up and everyone being dead makes more sense, because that is literally what happened to the black dragon if they were sealed away. We killed all of the fucking black dragons. It's only like Rathian and Ebonhorn. That's why when Sibelian showed up, I was like, what the fuck? There were black dragons? But yeah, no, that kind of sucked. Like, the story is like 90% of what I want. If it were dragons instead of Drakthir, it would be like the whole thing about family bonds and all of them. It would be more like sentimental, because we fought with the dragons the whole time throughout all of World of Warcraft and Warcraft history, right? But these Drakthir never existed before this expansion, and so them just kind of showing up and being like so important to the story kind of sucks, because it's taking away like Rathian. Like, that would have been a cooler dialogue with like Ebonhorn and another dragon, right? That isn't with Rathian or Sibelius. Like, instead of the Drakthir waking up, the dragons, they were like sealed away. Like a little clutch of black dragons. Still wouldn't have made as much, or it still wouldn't have made sense, but it would have made more sense than an entire race that has never been shown before, like, coming up out of nowhere. And it's like, I don't know, super rude. Because if they were around before the islands were sealed off, wouldn't they be everywhere else too? Especially if they could fly? Like, what the fuck? Because it was before and during Deathwing's fall, right? When he was getting corrupted, which we see them over the Well of Eternity. We see the dragons fucking everywhere, but the Drakthir, nope. Just doesn't make sense. Super random, super out of nowhere. It really fucking sucks. But like I said, everything else gameplay wise, super cool. I'm enjoying the game a lot. It just, I love the dragons, so they kind of fucked it on the story for the dragons with that, because now we're focusing on the Drakthir during the Dragonflight expansion, when everyone hopefully wants to focus on the dragons. I want to focus on the dragons. So, rightfully so. It's called fucking Dragonflight. We're going through and discovering aspect stuff, right? So it just makes more sense to be doing doing things related to the dragons. I don't know. It bothers me. To like have to help this new race that never existed, and like, you know, in the back of your mind, like, oh well, this story would have been cooler if these were dragons. And like when you superimpose dragons there for a second, you're like, fuck, that actually would have been like such a good cutscene with Ebonhorn talking to another black dragon. But like the Drakthir, you can ask them the same question. It's like, where were you during all of everything that happened with the dragonflights, fighting Neltharion and Deathwing? It's like they sealed you away, but that happened like when he was corrupted, right? It's just like, it really sucks. Or it didn't happen when he was corrupted. He ends up doing that after his corruption, right? So they were around beforehand influencing them, but there's no sign of them anymore. it just sucks, you know. Anywho, I really like the area in terms of design. I thought it was super cool flying around, but the whole thing just like, it's like, I've been saying it to everyone that I know with like Blizzard content. They always take like half measures with stuff. They think fans will be upset if they like doubled down and made this about dragons and they made playable dragons, right? But then they still gave us a kind of playable dragon, but now they came out of nowhere. So like people are upset, like what the fuck are the dragons here? They still like got the shit end of the stick, but then they cut the stick in half. It's not the same. It's not. It doesn't have the same function. It just sucks. It's like, damn. This whole thing would be so much cooler if those were just dragons, and they brought dragons into it, like with the Bellion. So weird. We took away the aspects power, so like we could technically play as dragons. They don't want that. They gave us dragons. And then they didn't want more elf, like blood elf dragon, or they didn't want more elf variants. So instead they gave us elf variants. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. It's a half measure. Like the human visage form of Drakthir are like elves. Like we've been seeing them. Or the dragons, you know, like they work like dragons. It just sucks. I think they missed the mark. Drakthir are like one thing taken away from this entire, and the whole subplot of like rebellion and stuff. It doesn't really work because it's like, well, they're constructs, right? Like they wouldn't have been hit with the curse of flesh either, right? If they're created by Neltharions. Like it just, there are so many weird things that are like, okay, they're kind of making sense of it, but like it makes more sense if they were just dragons. So, it's frustrating because I want to enjoy the story. I thought that was such a cool scene. Ebonhorn's a fucking great character, and Rathian. I've always wanted more stuff with like his dragonflight, and I want to know more about that other character they just introduced, like the new black dragon. But see, like they just did the thing I'm talking about with that black dragon. You see why I'm upset? They could have erased the Drakthir, did the exact thing they are already doing in game with this black dragon, and then we were just playing as dragon. So it's just so fucking. Like even with this quest specifically, it's like the Drakthir really shouldn't be in the game. It should just be dragons. If you're telling me that Deathwing stored black dragons away, you know, like, oh my god, it's just like, it's blowing my mind. But like, I don't know. It's like I said, it's a half measure. They wanted you to play as dragons, and then they said no, make something new, Drakthir, and then the whole thing was written for fucking dragons. So it's just like, come on, man. And even that plot point right there, like the dragon being frozen, is like, oh my god, that's like very much on the nose of like this entire zone should just be dragons. I've said it like 1,000 times. I feel like it's losing its meaning, but no, it fucking sucks. You know, like I really like the lore for these characters, so I don't know. The one shoehorned race kind of ruining it. It's breaking my heart. But that's my rant for the story so far. Gameplay, I'm hyped about all the bind on account stuff. I wish that they had added more in the last patches and stuff. So these are all good things that we're seeing, like step away from those design philosophies, right? No more half measures. They got rid of the cap for conquest. They got rid of all those things. But fuck, man, the effects are still there. Whoever decided Drakthir should be a thing should be fired. Or if they aren't working at Blizzard anymore, like, good. I feel bad like saying that, but that is such a costly mistake in terms of story. Like it took me out of the whole thing. She's talking about family, and it's like, but who are you? Like literally, we don't know you. You just tried to shoehorn emotional value into your characters by killing someone in a game where all of my characters can revive. I have the Brazier of Awakening everyone. So everyone can revive. It just makes no sense. It's not even like a class specific thing. Like, what if the person that was there couldn't revive? It's like, no, everyone can revive in this game because of like single items. So, and then there are a bunch of items like that let you like bring people back to life. You know, that it's like the goblin jumper cables and sockets in your helmet, shit like that. It sounds like, oh, what? Items that bring people back to life, and then you say it, and you're like, oh yeah, there's like 100 items that bring people back to life. So, I don't know. It really sucks. Also, there is the Trial of Style that's going on. That's cool. That's a fun thing. That's cool. Not too much of a streamer thing. It is fun. It's like a contest for your appearance. I'm not. If I'm being not on this one. I don't have really good. But I did want to come over to show how populated the server is. Because this area last night was still just as full, even at like 1 in the morning. I came online because I heard there was a patch dropping, and I was like, what? The game's still open, but then I saw a bunch of people, and I was like, oh, okay, so there has to be like a more. What? There are a ton of people in this area. Normally there's some people standing there. They might be trying out the new Drakthir Forgotten Reach. These are all people who are RPing. It's kind of like casually, not even like spending time in the news zone, right? Like they're playing, but they're not playing. So there's a shit ton of people on. If this place looks like normal, and there's an entire island that just came out full of content, right? That's pretty cool. And seems like they're max level, right? Nope, that one's 57. It was like that whole area that I was just in, I thought I saw like a little. Sometimes, like that lady, they could be just unable to go. Yep, like 22, 50, 61. So a lot of these people just can't. Oh yeah, 70. You're the 70. You're 70, and you guys are 70. Okay. So I was like, I thought I had seen a level 70 in that, like, hover. But this was fun. I'm glad I got to share my opinion on it. I am enjoying the game in terms of, like, actually playing it. Like, leveling up my characters and stuff. It's great. Probably going to heal and get this guy geared because I want the tier set for priest. But like, damn. They're like 99% there on this story. Like I said, the characters are cool. I love dragons. They're doing justice to the zone that they hyped up for years. Because they've been talking about the Dragon Isles for like 10 years now, unironically. Actually, even more so. It was on the list of leaked expansions in Vanilla WoW. So however, like in 2001, like 20 years ago, is like when they actually saw and heard of the Dragon Isles as an expansion. So that's nuts. But yeah, like I said, 20 years almost of hype, and they really squandered it by shoehorning in a race. That's just the fucking saddest thing. But everything else, really enjoyable. Leveling, great. Gearing, super fun. Mythic content, haven't done that. Actually, I did Mythic Plus. I did not enjoy it. But rating, great. Professions, they updated crafting, and it is so fun. They made it more like Final Fantasy, so there are like actual tiers to reagents. But it is an entire different game from Vanilla WoW. There are a shit ton of people walking around here. That person is in the Heritage Armor, which I actually should go grind. I'm really close, but that is super boring, and I should do that also. There's a ton of things that I want to do now. I feel like that was kind of the full extent of the story for now. I kind of have to wait for more stuff or level up my renown. I could go and, just keep progressing, but I feel like that was a good ending part with the cutscene. I don't know if I want to like grind out some stuff on stream if I am that close, but it was fun. dude, Dracthyr though. Why aren't they just dragons? No. I mean, I kind of understand, but not really. Like, everything in terms of functionality works exactly how people thought dragons would work. So it's not like, oh, they didn't put dragons in the game. They couldn't have. It's like, no, they gave us dragons. They just called them Dracthyr. And then wrote a whole story for them and put them in this expansion. And they've never existed before. So it just kind of sucks. Like, I don't know who at Blizzard decided that, but that's like narrative and story writing, right? Like all of the other stuff in terms of professions, I got to do a little bit of PvP. Like my warrior has a full PvP set, just not upgraded. So I did some PvP, but not like rated arenas. So this is like my World of Warcraft review before I end the stream. It's pretty good. Everyone getting back into it, rightfully so. It's just the story. Just the story. I love the lore. I've been playing for the story, even when the game was bad. I played every expansion. Every expansion. I've quit during some expansions, only 2. Warlords of Draenor at the end, I already had my garrison, I was raiding, and I heard they'd cut the Shatrath raid, and I stopped playing. And then Shadowlands, I did the first raid, and I quit. It was garbage. So, I leveled a bunch of characters, did Castle Nathria, and I did not like it. So I left after that. I did not like the time gates and rep grind. On top of the rep grind, I love rep grind. I love it in this expansion. But they had major time gates in between things that prevented you from grinding, which just made it not fun. They pretended it was a rep grind, is the best way to explain it. So that's why I quit during those expansions. I'll voice my opinion so that you can take everything I say, like, with a grain of salt. Like, now you know what my perspective is of WoW. And why I like the professions and all of the changes and stuff. So far, it's great. Story is still pretty good, but they need to. I was hoping to focus more on like the aspect story this patch, right? Like go into the frozen area and see any arcane secrets with the blue dragonflight, or like go through time with Nozdormu, which they seem like they have these things planned, right? So that's what I want. Like to get to that content as fast as we can, so that it doesn't get cut for this stupid Dracthyr shit. Because it's like we could have done this in the opening of these characters, and then this isle could have just been available at the start, and then we could have had like new content coming out slowly over time, right? Like there were only a couple of new models that they added for this patch. You know, the Dracthyr are already in here. The island already existed. You go there for the opening, so that it's not like they added a new continent. That was already there. We had already been there. It just didn't have any of the features added. So, little weird. I'm glad they're doing stuff. These tiny content updates are great. I just think less Dracthyr, more dragons. Please, it's called Dragonflight, not Dracthyr Flight. I don't give a fuck about the Dracthyr. They could be cut from this expansion, and it would not bother me. I feel bad saying that, but, I mean, kind of true. But, I mean, I have no emotional attachment to him, so that's kind of the problem. And I guess that's it. I liked it. I'm a little upset, so going a bit harder on it than usual, but yeah, it's kind of my downtime game. I play it casually for these reasons, because I know if I played it all the time for stream, then I would be like fucking overwhelmed by all of the things that I'm like, okay, I have to grind now, right? It's a good casual game if you want to get back into it, chill, play in the meantime of something else, right? Like I'll have this open, I'll be like healing a dungeon and listening to like audiobooks or podcasts or keeping up with, you know, YouTube tutorials, some of the better live streamers that I appreciate. So yeah, it's good. It's a good like alternate game. Also, I realize that chat is still there, and they're kind of crazy. So sorry about that. It's kind of comedic as well. If you play this game, you will see that. So. Also a warning. I'm on one of the most populated servers, so you're going to see very, very differing viewpoints in trade as well. So people argue nonstop. I have a macro to leave trade, like unironically, so that I can. Here, I'll just show you. Leave trade, leave general, leave services. This is a really good macro. I typically have it right there. It's just, you know, when you enter a city, sometimes you don't want to see people argue. Sometimes they say some triggering stuff. Sorry if you know, were reading chat and they said anything that was a bummer. But if you're playing this game, you're probably watching me from playing this game, so you are used to chat. But still, anyone else watching, no worries about that. Sorry. And yeah, try not to worry about them. I know it could be bothersome, is what I meant to say. It is very crazy. And I literally try to leave it on all my characters. I have a button to do so. So I programmed my own button to do so. So that is my World of Warcraft review. Be very careful when playing this game. You might get addicted as long as you don't play for just the story like I do. Because they retcon the story like every 5 years. I definitely play for the community. So, speaking of which, thank you, WoW community. I know a couple of you guys are lurking in chat. So peace. Make sure to like and subscribe.